So an EAM is really the fundamental building block of any client's asset strategy. All of our customers have assets. Doesn't matter if they're large enterprise, smaller enterprise, doesn't matter what industry it is. It's industry agnostic. So they have a tremendous investment in these assets, and you need a system to take care of those assets and extend their lives as cost effectively as possible. So from a top level organization, you have departments or cost centers or processes, you have departments and equipment, you have assemblies and sub-assemblies. So clients will break their hierarchy down to the level of where assets actually fail. It's very common these days for clients to have their asset database in some type of electronic form, either another system or even as simple as an Excel spreadsheet. And then that's a logical starting point where we can take that data, they have an investment in that, and import it into the enterprise asset management system, and then we can start building the database up from what they already have. Some of the data that's housed in a robust enterprise asset management system, you have general information, so nameplate detail specifications, OLE canvas, I get a nice visual, a nice drawing is what component am I actually interested in, a bill of materials. When this asset breaks down, I want a list of suggested materials, stock, non-stock, of what I could use to repair this when I need to rebuild it. Activities, here's a common list of standard activities that you would do when it's in a planning environment and you have to determine what I'm going to do when on this asset. We talked about the hierarchy. Hierarchy is important from a cost, statistic, repair, replace. This is really the foundation or framework of your enterprise asset management system. Unfinished work, work I need to do. Work history, everything I've ever done on this asset. What preventive maintenance programs do I do on this asset? When they're last triggered, when they're forecast to be triggered again. I'm just going through the view bar and clicking radio buttons, and all the information that I desire about this asset is a single mouse button click away. Safety, standard operating procedures, safety text, permit, lockout, tagout, confined space, costs, very much so. What's it costing our customers to keep this asset up and running in our environment, okay? Purchases, anything that I bought and charged to this asset is a list of all the stuff from history, from the entire life cycle of that asset, which I bought and charged to this asset. Statistics, absolutely. That would come from the Wonderware system platform system. You have real life plant data, and those information will get a handshake to the enterprise asset management system to drive reports, trending, initiate new work from system platform. Warranties, right. So your people aren't spending their time and money fixing an asset under an active warranty. It'll flag you and stop you and say, hey, don't fix this, call in a warranty service call. It's a very typical problem with our customers is, why do I continue to repair and throw money and time and resources at this asset when I was just simply replacing it? I should be buying a new one instead of trying to extend the life economically feasibly. So in certain industries that the enterprise asset management system exists in, is heavily regulated industries, nuclear power plants, refineries, chemical plants, and states come in and do surprise audits, and they have to be assured that certain PM activities are getting done on certain assets at certain intervals. Otherwise, they get fined. So, of course, I'm using a Windows operating system, latest and greatest, Windows 10, Office 365, but it enables me to run it on my choice of browser. It's agnostic. Not only can I run it on a PC like this, but on a tablet or a smartphone. Let's say there's 5 things, and I've done 2 of my 5 activities, but there's a critical problem that's happened in the plant, and then Matt can approve it and beam that instruction to my device, so it interrupts the technician and says, drop what you're doing, go take care of this high priority work in the plant. The enterprise asset management system consists of these very important building blocks. That's the key reason why clients explore an EAM. Requesting work, approving work, planning work, scheduling work. I have technicians out in the field, keeping them busy, finding out what they need to do, when, on what, how long it's going to take them, what it's going to cost them. And then the support systems involved in a world-class EAM are a full-blown inventory or warehouse management, a storeroom of spare parts, and all of those activities, issues, returns, receipts, cycle counts, adjustments, transferring between storerooms, automatically replenishment. Once I get down to 2, the system will say replenish to 8 or whatever the maximum is. Full-blown procurement, your vendors, requisitions, requests for quotations, contracts, blanket orders, ordering over and negotiating with your vendors over the web, full-blown procurement system. We can drive maintenance activities based on what our Wonderware controls or our DCS SCADA system is telling us. We can drive maintenance activities based on the health of the asset. And then it's very, very common for EAM clients to want to integrate to their ERP financial backbone, and our clients have different flavors of those: Oracle, Dynamics, SAP. It's also very common for clients to want all this valuable asset data to percolate up into our decision support system for KPIs and dashboards and graphs and trends, so I can measure how well my business is performing. And also in certain industries, we have a two-way integration to geographic information systems, with Esri being probably a market leader, 70–80%, so I can see what my assets look like spatially on a map. A client, like where I am, over time will have hundreds and hundreds of work orders electronically in a filing cabinet. And this is the way, this is your inquiring and reporting tool. Any field in the entire system is available for prompting, filter, sorting, ordering, and this is the cabinet tool. It's very, very common for business systems to stumble getting information out, and this is our solution to that problem. You can feed electronic systems getting information out to answer your business questions. That's the hard part of software, and the cabinet is our tool to it. Very open, very flexible, very easy. After you have all your tradespeople working on hundreds and hundreds of work order tasks over the course of a month, right? You would want to really visually, easily monitor the health of your organization. How well am I doing against my budget? What work's being performed in the field? Where are my problems? What are my problem actors? What assets should I be reformulating my strategy on because it's costing me too much money and too many resources to fix and repair? So we have all kinds of different role-based dashboards, and I can run this off a tablet and really find out quickly where my problems are and how well my business is running.